which a bit of a fail on that intro, not gonna lie. So, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Fun with Rio After Hours. Yes, we're continuing Death Stranding from when we last left off a few hours ago, and I figured I wanted to do this whole night stream in the night because I feel like you get more immersed when the lights are like this. Not gonna lie, like you feel more at one with the story when the lighting is like this, bro. Come on. Automatic vehicle charging. Alright. I need to learn a few tips and tricks on this game. So actually reading an article from Polygon on some things to learn. Walking on the sky is more strenuous than usual. Climbing slopes like these. Well, they drain your endurance gauge, and it's fully depleted. You'll fall and slide down towards the slope. Okay. It's okay to get into a fight on this game. Well, yeah. So this game, it's actually not too difficult when it comes to the fighting aspect. I think the game was just a little too loud last time, so I'll turn it down just a little bit, just enough. So we gotta fight some BTs, eh? Yeah, we do. I'm gonna create a sign here. We'll put this here. Don't give up sign. Other players are pleased with you. 10 players. Okay. Some people are happy about me. That's cool. That's nice. Man, I got a lot of mail. You've got to go the extra mile. Thanks again, Sam. You really came through. How many people at Kojima Productions put this all together, bro? It's crazy. Tips. Interviews. 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 1 year and some months ago. Huh. Hartman. Mama. Oh, is she the actual network? What? Ibiza Twist. What is going on, dude? Thanks for giving a bit of a thumbs up. If you want, go ahead and check out my latest video. Link is in the description below. If you go and watch it, you will guarantee, bro, gain 2 inches. But I hope you're having a good day and good night wherever you are in the world, bro. Pepper interview. When I was a little girl, my father told me that preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore. That the bonds between us had grown weak long before the Death Stranding. I don't even want to read that all. I mean, maybe I do. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. But how do they work? Like, are these just... What are these interviews for, man? There's a lot of detail here. Chiral contamination is the result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which is emitted by chiralium, a substance discovered at the same time as the beach. Prolonged exposure can significantly impact physical and mental health. The effects are not dissimilar from those observed in an individual exposed to extremely high levels of stress, levels which can be fatal even. Such traumatic experiences can alter hormonal secretions, impair immune responses, contribute to heart failure, and induce strokes. The most common symptom of chiral contamination is poor sleep quality due to vivid nightmares. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress a more advanced stage in which the aforementioned issues may be observed. The potential impact of an individual's mental health cannot be understated. Resulting hormonal imbalances frequently lead to a heightened destructive impulses towards the self and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homodemons, the mad ones. In the case of some porters, such as mules, impaired memory and judgment has led them to develop irrational obsession with their profession, hence the homo... I see why they're like that. I see why they're like that, bro. What was I reading before it disappeared on me? As they say. So, while it should be feasible and preferable for most individuals to avoid chiral contaminations at all costs, there are those with a demonstrated resistance who need not to be so cautious. I speak, of course, of doom sufferers. Right, so that's why he's a doom, because he is unaffected by the chiral levels. I get it now. And the people, the reason why he's the only guy who can deliver shit is because he's not affected by this chiralium stuff. And all the enemies you come across they are in fact infected. Right. Okay, here we go. Let's read about the beaches. So, the beaches are important. I think that's why you got the whales. The whales, right, are like the BTs, which I read were the beach somethings. Anyway, we'll read it. Bridges HQ Lab 3 years ago. Hartman says, with the discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death was upended. I doubt you will find many who would deny this. Alice, we can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, while our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving. Much like our understanding of the universe as a whole, perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse. But I digress. The The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual and therefore linked to them irrevocably. Wow. This is why we have so energetic pursued the psychological, I can't even say that word, psychoanalytical and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the death stranding, the beach, and the related phenomena. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Dooms suffer in particular provided excellent opportunities for study. An interesting theoretical... Oh, what the hell just happened? It disappeared. What was I reading? Where was I reading? Psychological, blah, blah, blah. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doomed suffer in particular provided excellent opportunities for study. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? Huh? A conundrum of the surface perhaps, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves somewhat conclusively that only a human can can possess a beach. And yet this begs another question. If all is required is consciousness akin to that of a human, could an AI have a beach? An android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect the world of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. Bro, that actually adds so much more context to the beaches. That's why, like, when you die, you wake up underwater, and you go back out. And it's saying, like, that the beach is, like, a boundary between the world of the living and the dead. But there are some people where the beach is their consciousness? Is that what they're saying? Something... I don't know, but I like that. I like how it kind of explains a lot of things in this world. Okay, so the Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the ha and the ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound upon their nature in details, but perhaps it is the simplest to conceive of them as follows. The soul is that which joins with the child in the womb and gives life to the body. It is also that which departs the body upon death. Ergo, the body is simply a vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences. A soul separated, albeit briefly, from its body. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another. But if that was true, then how come two bodies make another? You know what I mean? Do those two bodies inadvertently create another soul? And then does the souls that regenerate and just make more souls? Like, if you have more than one human, is that just two souls giving more souls to other bodies? Now we're thinking. But this process itself has changed. Thanks to the death stranding and the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the sea. From there, it transitions to the beach. And only then on the world of the dead, but after the stranding, a soul that has already been made its journey to the beach may attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided proof of this phenomenon that was difficult to deny. This is why it is imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The body must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul, or to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. Right, because they explode when you kill them. Timefall was the first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the objects and organisms it touch. Is that why, like, when people walk in there, like, do they get old or something if they touch it? But what's his name's kind of immune. What's his name? Sam. He's immune to it. He's unaffected. Why it immediately turns to ordinary water, having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is obsessed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it somehow affected the local chiral concentrations. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have wrapped our perceptions of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aired our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new supercharged version of this essential ability? One that will take us to the next stage of our evolution. Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the Knot Cities. Perhaps in time the Death Stranding will come to be seen as a phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you all agree. I know one can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us. Okay, so they reckon it's an evolution thing. That's why the Death Stranding or the Timefall happens. Okay, I don't read out the baby. What the hell's the baby up? So the baby is the connection to the soul world? Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Deadman on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading it like him because that's hard. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. He doesn't really tell us what the BBs are, though. BBs are already going to be issued, and blah blah blah. What's more research? Little guys had already been conducted long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what I've discovered to practical use. Still, what did it mean when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs? Most of the work has already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instructions manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. Not how they can detect BTs or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends. But one thing is certain, their continued study will lead us to a greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life, and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. You know, actually, now that I've been thinking about it, right? So, we understand that, like, the whole point of the Death Stranding is you have life and death, right? And we know that, when you're born into the world, your soul goes into the body, but it has that link to the other side of the world. Now, I'm guessing the baby has that connection because the baby has just come from there. The connection is strong. So the baby itself has a very strong link. Now maybe when the baby starts to grow older, the link starts to like break apart, and that's why you need a baby to do this. Interesting stuff. Interesting. I'm not gonna read all of it because it's a bit too much. But I wish it told us where the other people at. Or maybe it does. I think it does. But it's fine. Oh, I need more. I need weapons. I can't. Crap. Where do we gotta go? And we gotta fight some BTs, by the way. So, first questions first. Where are we going? Okay. So we're recovering a toolbox. That is here. Okay. Where is my thing? Are we going here? I feel like that's a better way of like trying to find where I need to go. Oh crap.
Still got it.
I'm actually gonna reverse this truck. There's a reason I reversed the trucking. Now the thing is, I can't see. What's this? Is this a chip? No, I can't see. Hold up. I don't like that my cargo is way too big. Okay. So you're probably like, why the hell are you taking everything off, bro? It's so I can freaking see the enemy. Oh, he's right in front of me! Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Can I go up the stairs? Are the stairs a valid option? They are. How come I can see them now? Like before I couldn't see them. Now I can. We do got company, my bro. We do got company. You are correct. He's above me. You don't know. I'm trying to find my way. I can like just see them. It's very faint, but I can see them. No way! Can't believe this dirty dog saw me, bro. I'm gonna have to jump off. I should jump off. I'm off. Freaking assholes, bro. Can I get for this? No. Can't. So they can only sense me through sound, but they can't see. They're like tapping from the other world into this world. This is where we need to go. Whoa. Whoa. Look at, is this all of his stuff? Or my stuff? 'Cause that's a lot of shit. Let's, first of all, I'm going to create a sign. And then I'm going to create I'm going to check on BB. How you doing, BB? You doing good, BB? You doing good? I can hear something. BB. We need to get our ship, man. Wait, did I drop my... I did. I dropped my shit. Hold your breath, boy. We're going back for our shit. No way I'm gonna let these bastards have all the fun. Alright? Yo, I'm thinking, how dare these sons of bitches think that they can just because they're invisible spiritual beings from the afterlife, they reckon they can just take my shit, bro. You got a whole nother thing coming at you, man. You got me and a bunch of loot that I worked hard to get. Don't mess with me. Bullshitty ass piece of crap. So I'm kind of getting the gist of the gameplay, but still, I'm like really annoyed with these guys. Really annoyed, like, who the hell do you think you are? Trying to grab onto me from the freaking afterlife, bro. Get out of here, nerds. I'm getting my shit, even though we're in Timefall, which is not recommended. Like, Timefall is the worst thing that I could have happen to me right now. walked right underneath it. Oh, no. Ah! Truck is gonna reach, bro. Oh, here. 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 What happened to my this? Here we go. Mess with me, bitches. Okay. Now I need to get back to my truck. So I actually didn't have to fight any of them. But I really gotta get back to my truck. And I gotta get out of here fast. Yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's weak. My truck's weak. It's because of the time fall. So the time fall speeds up time for loot. So what do? I get out to pick out some of this. Get in, buddy. This is my attempt to like keep it from getting destroyed. Is it working? No. I don't think it's working. Before we get back to it. Ourselves. Okay, there we go. Biatch.
Delivering cargo.
What? You kidding me? You actually went into that hellhole. You don't know what this means to me.
You know, it wasn't that hard actually. I just played it much smoother.
Thought I was giving you an impossible mission. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Whether you see the weapons I make with these. Sam Bridges, you are incredible. Thank you.
Sam Porter? Sam Bridges? Is their last name determined by their company? Is that it? I go for all of that and just get... That just seems like such a low score. It truly does. Ooh, close. I actually played that really well because my load was so big um, that like I couldn't see that thing.
Now to be, if they're running with it, does it fall? Maybe there's hope for us after all. At least if there's more folks like you in the UCA. Safety in numbers, huh? And a new America to boot. Connect me to the chiral network.
Oh, this guy, he's keen. I can make a gun. The bowler gun. Nice.
Right. Now that you're looking out for me, it's only fair that I look out for you. So, as long as you keep me connected, I'll keep on supplying you with my best tools. And together we all might live a little longer. Oh, by the way, check out this beauty I made. It's called a bowler gun. Should keep anyone from giving you trouble for a minute. It's non-lethal, of course. I can't promise it won't leave marks, but that's on them. If you think you could use it, take it.
That's cool. I got me a gun, boy.
As is, you can use it to restrain human targets without killing them. But swap out those wires with strands spun from your blood, and it might even work on BTs. Go ahead. Give it a whirl.
This sounds like Scarlett Johansson.
Well, you've done your bit. Time for me to do mine.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
Oh, that is so cool,
Use of
bro.
weapons is prohibited.
Excellent work, Sam. You've brought 3 way stations into the fold. The preppers are on the grid and the chiral network is looking better than ever. We're planning to use a regional distro center as our next way station. But that'll have to wait. Got a priority task here. A mess in need of cleaning up. We need you to recover one of Lake Knot City's system servers. They sent it out for repairs and mules hit the transport on the way back. The server contains validation data for a new delivery system we're deploying. Once in place, it will use the chiral network to automate deliveries.
This has a very Kojima art
it's
style
invaluable.
to it.
To the mules, it may as well be a toaster. A toaster they'll happily tear apart for the chiral crystals and rare earth metals inside. If we don't act quickly, we could lose that data. So get your ass to the mule's drop site, snatch the server, and bring it back to Lake Knot City. I'm putting the order in myself. Check your cufflinks for details.
Oh, actually, hold up. I need to check if I can use this place. To make stuff. I can. And I will. That's about it, really.
Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
I didn't get that much back, but let's do it. Yeah, that guy had all the good stuff and his private one, but I didn't want to take it. I was scared. Oh, he's got a memory card. Jay the Wolf, what's going on, dude?
Well, thanks.
Bro, it's only
You did
10
me a real
o'clock, yo.
favor there.
It's only 10 at night. It's not even that late. The Unknown Man's Journal. We've got at least another 2 hours, bro. So I've done 2 streams today for 3 hours each. And we can do another 3-hour stream, it'll be all good. But I'm slowly starting to understand how this game works, bro. What did I just get? I unlocked a memory? Bro, can I bridge link with like my friends, or does it have to be these people? Look how many likes they got. Oh, look how much I got. I got a lot. A level 93. 177, bro. This man's a goddamn... He's playing to the final levels, bro. Crazy. And by the way, Jay the Wolf, what time's it for you? Because if it's late for me, then it must be late for you. Like, honestly. The Secret Confessions of a Certain Someone. Access the interview menu to learn more. We're going to interview. Oh. Today I made a delivery to a shelter near Middle Knot City. It was my longest trip to date. A new personal best. Back when I was starting out, people tried to warn me off the life, saying it was dangerous for prepper young'uns to make runs, and no one would ever trust me. But what was I supposed to do? Kids without parents need to eat too. And it's not like I had any skills. 2 arms, 2 legs. Whole lot of grit. That's all I had to offer. Worked out okay so far. I bring people what they need, and in return they do the right by me. The more deliveries I make, the more orders I get. Never a porter around when you need one. So as long as you don't fudge up too badly, someone ought to throw you a bone. Helps that I've got 6 cents for BTs too. Pretty rare. That is probably one of the reasons why I get so much work. Sometimes people praise me, tell me I'm doing society a service by helping my fellow man. Can't say that factors into it. I'd sooner keep to myself if I could, but I've got to survive somehow, and I sure as hell ain't gonna manage by myself. It's 4 a.m. Now you need to go to sleep. I just want to see who this is. So I've been reading these interviews, and they're actually giving me like a whole understanding about how this works and how it all kind of flows and how it all puts together. Another prepper kicked the bucket. I went to deliver his medicine as usual this morning, but I guess I was pretty damn late. Poor guy wasn't just dead, but on the verge of going necro. Was no time to take him to an incinerator, so I had to dump him in a nearby BT territory. Better than leaving him to pop, especially since my own shelter is close by. Gotta look out for number one. When I dumped him, though, just before he popped, it was like I could feel the BTs reacting to the corpse. Saw the beach too. Strangest thing, but I've felt it before. When I first disposed of someone, the sensation was stronger this time, though no doubt about it. Don't know if this means I've got dooms, but I'm starting to think there's something special about me. Okay, so now we know that there's a guy who has some special powers, and he was a deliverer, just like Norman Reedus. So let's continue reading. A delivery outfit out west heard tell of my BT sensing abilities and has expressed an interest in bringing me on board. Seems they operate outside Bridges' sphere of influence, and they want to leverage my experience and know how to expand the operations. Could be interesting. It's funny, I started making runs out of necessity to stay alive, but that's all changed. I'm an altruist now. I live to help other people. Preppers around me these parts rely on me. How they wouldn't last 5 minutes without me. What would my daddy say if he could see me now? He told me man's his own keeper, but here I am, part of a community, working with other people, bringing the world together. Daddy always told me that the wide, wide world was dangerous, that we had to stay in our shelter, spend our whole life there, die there. Well, fudge that. Community, what community is what it's all about. Okay, so this guy loves his people. He likes his ego being stroked from all the deliveries he does. He's like, this is my base is the ego, right? This is society. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how this guy views society. He lives by praise. Alright. Final journal. Buddy of mine died today. He was out in the mountains on a delivery, and it was so goddamn foggy, I guess he lost sight of the trail. He called me asking for help, but then the line went dead. I saw the void out from here, nearly blinding me. Guess he wandered into BT territory. There's not many of us porters left these days. Not many of you could trust to get the job done. Anyway, folks quitting or dying, going mule, attrition's a bitch. If we're to keep on, we're gonna need better equipment and someone else who can track BTs. I can still manage sometimes, but my power's getting weaker. I can feel it. Just wish I knew what to do, 'cause at this rate, I'm fudged. We all are. Hope we figure out what the hell that's gonna mean.
Right, time to move.
Right. Worry.
Restrictions lifted.
This is where we're off to, boy. actually, let's try use this thing, alright? Let's give it a go.
Stretch my legs.
No idea if that's gonna work. The amounts of, you know. Ooh.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Cargo interested by the players, by their fellow porters can be claimed. I'm now sharing weapons. There we go. Oh, I see. So, hold up. I wish there was a button that you could just go straight into cargo. So, if I return the engineer, where's the engineer? The engineer. The engineer. I actually kind of want to do that because you get a lot of things. Swag Gamer, yo, what is going on? Welcome back to Days Gone. How are you doing? Where the hell is the Raven? I feel like I know where the engineer is though. I'm convinced the engineer is that Asian guy.
Right on.
No racism involved. Just there's an Asian dude. Sam, you better get out. Alright, Sam. We didn't think this through. Now we're in a very, very bad situation. Keep yourself moving, Sam. You will be fine. As long as you keep yourself on the high and narrow, you will be safe. Even though I'm turning around and you have terrible aim, I just want you to know that we will be fine. Alright, maybe we won't be fine. I've got a gun. I've got a gun. Don't interfere with me, bro. I have a robot suit. Do not interfere with me, bro. I'm here to pick up a server. Oh my goodness. Bitch. I'm taking this person's loot. I will kill all of you. I will destroy all of you. Don't try to attack me. I will destroy all of you. How dare you take my loot off you? You're hurtful being. Well, you can dodge that. I just got my new gun. Don't let me destroy you, bro. This is what you get for trying to hurt me. I will teabag every single one of you if I have to. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have taunted. I got you though, I don't need you. I got loot to carry, bro. I like how time just stops so that I can pick up the info that I need. No, I don't need that. Alright, so I'm picking up my loot, bro. I need to get more loot. I'm gonna get more loot. Because I can. I'm doing it. I don't even care anymore. All of these people are gonna try to hurt me. That's why I'm gonna get on this vehicle. Get in the car. It's time to start driving. Cause we're out of here, bros. That's if I can get my driving abilities going. Let's go. You're not that cool. Every single one of you. No, you're such a meanie, bro. Toxic bomb, play Tilo. No, thank you, dude. Oh, what? How did that happen? Everything was going so fine, and then that happened. What happened? Oh, so they got me. They got me and they... How did they win that though? Like, my health and everything was fine, but they won.
See the tracks you left behind? They tell a story. If you were a spy on a mission, you'd have failed. But you're not. So be proud of those tracks. They're proof that you exist. Keep leaving that proof. Let people know you're out there. Give them the courage to come together again. As you expand the network and aid your fellow Americans, you strengthen the bonds between us all and blaze a trail for them to follow.
Crap. Just like that. Spotted. The green thing. Someone could have looked in there. Why can't he kill them, man? I don't know where I am. Nah! He knows exactly where. Come on, bro. That's some bullshit right there, man. That's actually dumb. Like, that is so dumb. I gotta Roman Reigns punch this guy. Really? Bro, BB, your stress levels are up? Mine are even worse, bro. Oh, so you can go behind him. I need better strats. No! Don't pick up! Did I literally just like... I just melee the crap out of everybody.
Alright, time to move.
So, if you get behind them, you can strangle them. So, I did some punching. I was about to die too, like I really was.
Okay.
What the hell? I'm gonna steal all of their loot. This is what they get for like knocking me out the first time. I'm gonna be such a loot whore at this moment. Now I'm gonna take all of their loot. Yeah, I don't have that. So that's because I have everything else. Far out, look at what they all have, man. Oh my gosh. They got all the loot in the town. Damn. Whoa. Look at all of this, bro. Wow. Like, oh my god. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm putting you on though. Can you sit? No. Can't fit. Huh.
Don't let me.
Oh, okay, so I can't fit anything, that's fine. I can't use the vehicle. What do you mean there's not enough space in there, bro? There's too much space in there. But that's fine.
Right, time to move.
Lake not. Whoa, what is that?
Hell yeah.
I found the engineer. Give me my life.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I'm gonna give the
Weapons detected. All weapons will
that
be locked
girl
until departure.
Ravens
Cargo
thing.
verified. Thank you.
There we go. There we go. I just delivered some online player stuff.
Delivering cargo.
Let's go. That's cool. This is cool, man. So do they get the likes or do I get the likes? That is awesome.
Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support.
That's cool. Wow.
Thank you for your contribution.
Look at my car though, honestly. So BB's like in the best mood of all time, man.
Everything's okay.
Oh. Oh, let's go.
Use of weapons is prohibited. Delivering cargo.
Oh, hey. Good to see you. You've done more for us than we had any right to ask. Don't think we don't know that.
You mean I go for all of that and that's all I get?
Thanks. Until next.
That's all I get, bro.
Good work. New order available. Please access. Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your contribution.
Thanks again.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't even know what that bridge is, but now I'm starting to like want to take the bridge over going through those assholes. Though I think I know how to take them on now. You just kind of like run behind them. Oh wow! Look at this. I don't even know what this is. Did they steal all my loot? Using cargo as a weapon. Press square. Oh wow, that's a verse?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Ah.
Keep on keeping on. Battery low. Please charge vehicle.
Name's Sam.
Welcome, welcome. The Herod man said to expect you. Oh, you've got the server. Here, let me have a look at it. Nice. The great deliverer comes through again. The server's in perfect condition. It's a real relief to know all our records are safe. Thank you so much.
Sam,
Ooh.
I've added a reverse trike to the list of supplies you can fabricate. Lake
Oh,
Knot
nice.
City was kind enough
I
to
can
provide the
make
blueprint.
bikes now.
I'd tell you all about it, but didn't you used to have your own? Same deal. 2 front wheels, 1 rear, battery powered. Fitted with an auto-charging unit that kicks in when not in use. Requires skill to drive over obstacle-strewn terrain. Best suited to long, flat stretches, yada, yada, yada. We're working on securing you another vehicle, so you can look forward to that too.
It's like, it's about time I got a bit of an upgrade for all the work I do for you guys.
Thanks, Sam. With that data, we can finally move forward with our plans for the new automated delivery system. I'll tell the boys to start testing the bots right away. Now, you'll need to take it to the distro center south of Lake Knot City. Check the delivery terminal whenever you're up for more work.
The preppers had some things to say about Fragile. You sure we can trust her?
That business with Higgs, thought I told you she hates him with a passion. Enemy of my enemy as far as I'm concerned. Don't take my word for it, though. Just ask her and judge for yourself. I'd like it or not, we need her help.
Sam, it's Fragile. I hear you brought 3 preppers into the network and delivered everything they needed. That's some good work.
Long as we're shooting the shit. You mind telling me what the deal is with you and Higgs?
Been hearing stories, huh? I'll tell you all about it. In person. Meet me at the distro center, south of Lake Knot. You're headed there anyway, right?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
A lot of clients are requesting you by name. Now, while there are orders we need you to accept, which are critical to the expansion of the chiral network, there are others that you can take or leave at your discretion. It goes without saying, though, that it's in everyone's best interest for you to do as much as you can. And more work means more rewards.
This is urgent. Agar needs pizza. I don't want to be this guy's bitch. Him and his pizza. What's this one?
Thank you for your continued support.
We've prepped a prototype bot for transport. Now, you'll need to take it to the distro center south of Lake Knot City. If these autonomous delivery bots prove reliable, they could revolutionize our supplies distribution network. A lot's riding on this.
so be careful out there.
Ooh. Oh, I can make power skeletons now. Let's go. Oh, I got a gold one too. Ah. Right. Now I'm going to trust other players on this one. I'm going to trust that other people will have me backed up.
Thank you for your contribution.
Sam just needs like detox time at the moment, and I'm gonna give that to him. bitches wanna go, bro. My character's actually keeping like an awesome pace. Any last words, boys? Back this. Bastard. Assholes. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Oh, I thought I was getting attacked.
Let's top it.
Okay, so those guys are nice over there. I thought I had more shoes. Turns out I don't. Will I make it to my destination? I think I will. I think my character's like not stumbling as much as he used to. Before he was a freaking annoying stumbler. that is. That's without a doubt. That is, without a doubt, is the worst ladder placement I've ever seen. I need a bridge. But I need to get there before my goddamn shoes start to run flat. Or do I actually have to build the bridge? 'Cause, why does this guy have 1,000 likes, bro?
2 wheels up.
How come I can't do any of this? Oh, it's got no power. Is it? Nah. There's another reason why. Anyway, that's not the way we're getting over there. We're getting over there this way. I gotta hurry up. Because now it's raining. And that is timefall. Timefall is not good for loot. See? Here? I not even near where I need
There we go.
Wait, this is the place I cleared out, is it not? Yeah. This is my land. Feels kinda cool knowing that I did this. Did I? What is this?
There we go.
Oh, a memory chip. If I leave all this stuff here, do other people like get to use my stuff? That's cool.
Right on. Okay, there you go, Speed Demon.
Absolutely useless, bro. That car is useless. Like, I'm actually, like, kind of tilted that that car didn't work. The car's so shit, man. Look at that car, man. It didn't even make the jump. Useless. Close. I'll make this so someone else can have it. Cool.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
I
ID.
better hurry up, because
Clear.
my robot
Weapons
suit's gonna
detected.
cut out soon.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
If it cuts out, I'm afraid it's not gonna be a happy ending. I gotta say, my character's ability to keep himself centered has improved
Decontaminate the
tenfold.
suit. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Let's deliver the goods. He looks exactly like every other guy,
But
just
before we
different
get there,
outfit.
let's see how she's doing. Pretty as a picture. Got nothing bad to say.
Nice. Nice. I'm a master handler. I'm a grade 20. I'm level 69, bitches. What up? I'm gonna screenshot that because that look funny.
These bots aren't designed to operate outside the network surface area. So let's get the distro center linked up already.
Nice. No pissing around. These guys just do it. The other ones we had to like go out and do extra missions before they did this. These ones know what up. They know what up. I like how it says Stranding, but it's also Strand, as in... Oh, level 2 boots. This must have been where John was at. Because when I was playing with John, he got level 2 boots. Okay, so he was up to chapter 3.
And there it is. I'll start prepping for the tests. You sit tight and wait for HQ to ring.
Much obliged, Sam. Now the bots can enter the final phase of testing. I designed them myself, you know. My hope is that they'll lighten the load a little bit. Unlike human porters, if one goes down, it won't cause a void out. Before the death of Stranding, scientists used to fret over the singularity, the possibility that someone might create an AI smarter than any human. But it never happened. Machines don't cause void outs. They can't die. They don't have beaches. No matter how far they come, machines will never understand death like we do. And because of that, they'll never truly surpass us. Get on the delivery terminal. I'll walk you through how to use the bots. And don't worry, I'll keep an eye on things from over here.
That sounds very deep, doesn't it?
These autonomous delivery bots are designed to process some orders for you. Take a look at what's available.
To me, she sounds like there's
Cargo
a girl,
transported by a bot is liable
Nikki,
to get a
on
little
Need for
roughed up
Speed
if the
Carbon,
road's poor.
and when she talked in
On
the
flip
car,
side,
she sounded
a
like this
bot
girl.
traveling on a well-maintained road is more likely to deliver cargo in better shape. Also faster.
Wolf,
in
what's
case
going
it
on,
wasn't
dude?
obvious.
Yeah,
Keep that in
he
mind
did
when sending
return.
them out.
He did return. It's very Last of Us related. Clearly doesn't see the title of the stream, you know what I'm saying? Oh well. You live and you learn. So there's the money for you now. Holy shit. Look at him shake that booty.
Now we wait for the delivery bot to reach its destination. As of today, there's just one, but if the test succeeds, we'll move ahead with mass production. Then you'll be able to dispatch them
Right.
yourself. Oh, seems I misspoke. We managed to slap together another delivery bot for field testing. You can decide how to use this one. Sorry, baby's fussing again. Thanks, Sam. We'll talk later.
Baby, who's baby?
Good work, Sam.
What?
These autonomous delivery bots will benefit everyone, from folks in cities and way stations to preppers out in the back and beyond. But you must be exhausted. Why not take a break? I bet your BB could probably use one too. Head for the private room. Go on.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
We going to the beach? Whenever you have the bad nightmares, remember you have the Dreamcast around your neck. Bro, let's go. She like straight up always like doing the flirty stuff with old Norman. But he's pretty emotionless, isn't he? He knows how to cry and he knows how to be normal. Wouldn't you be like, oh no, I don't think you'd walk up to that like that detailed. You'd back off a little.
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. You were sleeping when I dropped by. Thanks for the shower.
Right.
Right. Thanks for the shower and the awkward time. So she must not have
Look,
any concept of
I gotta
like
ask.
human
I've been hearing
behavior.
things about you.
She's in bed with terrorists. Don't trust her. She's just another dumbass Higgs fucked over. She's a goddamn hero, that woman. Tell me, Sam, what does America mean to you? Way my dad made it sound, we were something special. The glue that held
Who's
it
your
all
father?
together. more than a nation. A symbol of freedom and hope. We could bring it all back if we kept on making deliveries and connecting people. He was sure of it. I was a wreck after he died. That's when Higgs made his pitch. Together, we can run packages from sea to shining sea. Back then, he had a monopoly west of here. We both stood to gain a lot from a partnership. Business was pretty good at first. But then, a year ago, when those fanatics started stirring up trouble, fuckers hijacked our system. Somehow they got a hold of our security passes and used them.
If this lady turns at the end,
like that, we're delivering
I'll
guns
tell you,
and
she
bombs
gonna be
instead of
like
medicine, and I didn't even know.
ultimate plot twist.
We were just cogs in a terrorist machine.
No, this
Higgs
game
was
has
behind it
no
all.
McDelivery or KFC,
And
bro.
on top of that,
None of
he
that.
got his hands on an old school nuke.
They
that I
only have
ended up
Uber
carrying
Eats,
right into Middle Knot City.
and it's only one guy,
You're telling me
and
that.
maybe like one
Yeah.
robot.
It was me. I blew it up. Could have been different if I wasn't so fucking blind. So I did everything in my power to stop South Knot City from getting destroyed. I tried to get the nuke out of the sea. But Higgs was one step ahead. He took his pound of flesh and then some. Some wounds. They don't heal. Whatever time I've got left, the rain took. So there you have it. Everything's true. Except for all the lies. I don't give a damn about bridges or putting America back together. But I'm not about to let Higgs and some terrorists take my father's legacy and shit all over it. That's why I came to you. So, trust me now?
Do we trust her?
I'll be there for you, Sam.
For now, I got nothing left to trust.
All you have to do is call.
Yeah, I got nothing other to trust her, but I guess I'll never 100% fully trust her. There will always be a slide of doubt. My man giving me some likes. Thanks, Mr. J Gamer 51, hooking it up with them likes. So one thing I've been doing, Wolf, is like actually spending the time to read the lore, understand everything that's going on in this game, and it actually makes sense. Like after I took some time to read about it, so right. And the name itself is pretty much riddled with this entire game, but it talks about the cycle of life and death. How death, the world of the deaf and the living kind of crashed together, and the central thing for that explosion was the beaches. And these beaches is what was linking death to life. And the enemies are like, they're dead, but they're trying to go back to the living. And when they do that, they cause an explosion, and it just it nukes everything. Now, the main character, he's like not one of those. He's like a guy who can die, but constantly come back to life. And the main character also, he's immune to like this chemical stuff that they have in the game, which is like everyone else can't touch it. If everyone else touches it, they kind of like get old and die, but he doesn't. And for that reason, everyone lives somewhere else, and he lives out in the open, and he can travel. back into it, back into it.
Hey, baby.
It looks so squishy and round. It's time to leave this place. I forgot this guy's name. Is his name Daddy? I call him Daddy. So this man trying to leave with the baby? Okay. So the BB's got a story as well. So the BB goes like this. Well, this is my interpretation of it. So this game talks about life and death.
Those new sites you've brought
And
into the network have helped us to
the
restore
babies are like
unfortunately,
the
I still
closest
haven't managed
thing
to dig up
that is
anything
bonded
about the
to the
BB's
other world.
origins.
It's called the seam.
And I'm
We all
completely
come
locked
from
out
the
of
seam. When you
BB-28
die, you go
service
back to the
records.
seam. When you
If I
are
could at
born, you
least
come
access
into the
that,
world.
I might
And the
be able to
baby
tell you
comes
why you've
straight
been
from death
experiencing those strange
through the
episodes.
seam and into life.
Well,
So it has
I'll
the
keep at
most
it.
close
You do the
connection to the other world. And somehow they've tapped into the technology that all babies
terminal for
are
available
closest connected to the other world. And yeah. I'm like, right. Making a little bit more sense now. That's why they got the babies.
Pigs set Fragile up, huh?
Eavesdropping
But
again.
everything that they know, they still don't know.
And with the aid of
Like,
the
they
Chiral
don't
network,
know.
we were able to
This
restore
is what
Middle
they've
Knot City's regional
managed to
archives.
deduct from all
The
their
records
studies,
corroborate her story.
from all their
Don't need you to
science.
tell me what's true and what ain't. I could hear it in her voice. Son of a bitch fucked her over good.
No reservations about working with her then, I hope.
Never listen to the words of a person. I learned that from Breaking Bad. Just never listen to the words.
The test was a success.
No matter how convincing they are,
Got another one prepped for you to use.
words are still deceitful. It's like listening to a fat person say, I'm going to lose weight for the 10th time.
One more
You know
thing,
they're
Sam.
lying.
A new delivery type has been added to the terminal. Your hard work's getting noticed. Because of that, there's been some talk of offering a premium service. Now, it might seem like a hassle to willingly take on extra restrictions, but if you succeed, you'll boost your rep even more. So, if someone asks you to deliver within a time limit, you could counter it by setting the limit even lower, thereby earning yourself a better evaluation if successful.
That just
Now, if you're
sounds
feeling
like
up for a
Uber.
challenge, give it a try.
Or like, no, that sounds like Domino's. Add $1 and we'll deliver it in like 20 minutes. And then they cheat you because it's already cooked. And they know it, so they just dip off. Oh, I need to try this. I got me some new boots, bro. Got me some new boots. I don't need that. But so the combat on this is like it is intense, but it is possible to do it
Sam,
one man
sometimes
only.
other porters will return Bridges' vehicles to the garage. They're for everyone, so feel free to use them if you want.
Man. So I can use this guy's bike. Ratchet, I'm now gonna use this guy's bike. I also got this new power suit that makes me like walk around like a beast.
Stand clear.
By taking the time to actually read a lot of the stuff from this game, you actually like there is some actual sense behind it, even though like it comes off as like WTF, but it actually does mean more than it is to me. I don't know if you were here earlier, but there was a little part when they were talking about robots can never be real because they don't understand death, and it's that concept again coming in. And it's funny because he talks about how the wow. Yeah, my bridge link went up, bro. Woo! But yeah, they're talking about how the robots and stuff can never be real. Check this out.
Thank you kindly, Sam. I'll treasure it.
Honda.
Thank you for your contribution.
Sam, you can now submit upgrade requests for structures. If there's one you use a lot, you should definitely consider it.
I thought this was a car. A mass-produced motorbike based on Honda NSR25, a racing bike which won 4 straight manufacturers championships from 1985 onward. The found a success motorsport event both inside and outside Japan. Japanese manufacturer began moving away from 2-stroke engines in the late 1990s due to introduction of emission regulations. In the world of Death Stranding, all motors are electrical. I really want to, like, one of these has to be The Last of Us. Also, I saw someone, actually I'll show it to you, check this out. I'll show it. Check this out. Look at this. One of my friends found this. It's Aloy from, what's the game called? Horizon Zero Dawn. Pretty epic.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I just rolled someone's bike. Do I do it actually?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Come on. Come on. So, I took this guy's bike to do this shit to it. This is payback for taking that guy's bike. If I make a bike, does it just go to one person or does it go to many people? Like I have a feeling like more than one person will be able to use it, like multiple will be able to use it.
What can't you do?
Oh my. I really suck at controlling this bike, eh? Like, mended. BT's in the area. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care about new BTs. Also, this has to be the most hardest terrain to drive, eh? The hardest terrain to drive. Add a lot more tension and you can't even drive properly. Oh my. My nibbers come prepared, yo. Give this man a like. I'm gonna subscribe to his bridge channel. This bike is nice. Yes, the bike is nice, but my skills are not.
Hey.
600 meters. Well, rest in peace to that epic bike that I couldn't really drive. Okay, so I've kind of learned how to deal with the invisible people. You stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. So you don't even have to fight them. And I don't even know if it's worth fighting them, to be honest. Because, like, the thing about them is... Like, the thing about them is they don't really level you up. Like, this, like, killing enemies doesn't actually, like, progress your story at all. crap! No, that's even worse. Holy shit balls. Be safe. Crap. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is really risky to cross. Like, I can cross here. Maybe if I brace myself I can. Wow, that was close. That was close. I think the only BTs worth killing are like the real big ones. Yeah, look at my shoes, bro. Oh, what? You're up there. You know, I always think they're real close, and then I find out it's like not where I thought it was. So they got this cool feature as well, where you can put something away, and then someone else comes along. And if there's someone else is close, there's someone else can actually pick it up and deliver it for you. And I did it for someone else, and like I got so many points for it. I do like that aspect of it. Like you get points for like helping other people, and like you really level up. Like your level is dependent on how much you help people. So for that respect, this game's awesome. It actually encourages players. Although you don't see them, just your actions alone influence them. You help other people. I do wish, however, you could see your friends helping you. Because I have a friend who plays this and I have not seen his name at all.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All.
Get a little rusted up.
Delivering cargo.
Hello. Sam Bridges, right? We've been expecting you. The gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives. Let me do a quick inspection. Oh, wonderful. It's in perfect condition. Thank you.
I don't know how it's in perfect condition considering I rusted it a lot. Special alloys can now be used at all UCA. The amount of materials that can be used at the weather station has increased.
Once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements with everyone. You mind doing
You'll
the
be
honors?
able to compare. Yeah, we got a different camera angle of him doing this. Usually you just get the back shot. Oh, nice. Whoa, what is that? A floating... You can float. Well, after you've seen it enough times, you're like, finally, there's something different. Even the room looked different. Local data from weather stations has enabled bridge agency to add data for new structure. Right. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other player structures.
I'm sure they told you, but this weather station was built before the Death Stranding. Bridges 1 came and fixed it up. Unfortunately, we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back.
When did the
Interference from
Death
chiral
Stranding
clouds.
happen?
So it's been tough to measure
It would have been at
Chiralian levels
least
and
10
predict
years,
timefall.
because he was a little kid, I
But
think.
thanks to you, this weather station can finally
And he
function as
grew.
intended. You made our jobs easier. Now let us
But
do the
I
same
always
for
feel like
you.
the Death Stranding would
We
take
won't
at
let you
least
down,
like
I promise.
50 years
care.
or something.
I see you got the weather station back online. Excellent work, Sam. When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact on Chiralian levels,
Oh,
and
her
measuring
leg's
that
black.
impact is one of the Cupid's primary functions.
Like it's got...
The more we know,
Oh, I
the
think
more
it's
accurately we
stockings.
can determine where to expect timefall and when.
Why
Without the chiral network, we'd be
does
left
she
guessing.
have one
Oh, and
pant
thanks to your
leg
latest accomplishment,
like
you can now review the
tied
weather
up,
forecast via
and then
your
the
compass.
other side is left
Check
down?
your
Like,
map. You'll see. Ought to come in handy
wouldn't
when
you
you're
want
planning
both of
routes.
them up?
I'll keep an eye on the chiral density.
Wouldn't you want
right
both of
here
them
in my
down?
lab. It's not too far from South Knot City. Keep processing those orders.
That's
and
just
you'll
a
put that region
fashion
on the grid
statement
soon
in
enough.
my mind.
Good luck, Sam.
Good work, Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it. The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now, yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. Could be useful when plotting your routes.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Build a safe house, he reckons. They question my abilities.
We've added a timefall shelter option to your PCC. They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Oh, that's cool.
Congratulations, Sam. Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
What are they?
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC. It's a fairly large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical.
Oh wow,
to
I
a
need
private
a
room.
lot of
Give it a shot.
materials to get that one going. Whoa, I need twice of what I already have. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to decline this order because I can't do it. I can't do it.
A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can
What's
load one up with
unimpeded?
cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take two. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate. Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
Largely unimpeded over rough terrain. I might make one. We'll see what it looks like. Let's do it. Look at how easy he finds this though, honestly.
Weather forecasts should come in handy when you're on the road.
Straight up. What do I want to do? So where are we heading? No. We're heading here. We're heading. It's crazy because like I can carry this like it's nothing.
Restrictions lifted.
Why can't I use it? Ah! Look at that. Oh, that is cool. I'm digging that.
Let's get a move on.
Oh, that is cool. And there we go. He now has gear. Oh crap. It's what do you do? I find this awesome, bro. This is choice. It's weird how like you feel rewarded the more you play this. Like every mission that you accomplish, you actually feel like a sense of reward. Crap, this is gonna be a long one. We gotta put my gangster look on. Alright. My gangster looks here.
Always like
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future.
Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger, but we have something far better. The ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity
That's
to
where
live
I'm
each
going,
day
isn't it?
imagining what tomorrow will be
No,
like.
it's not.
And our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But
Once
somewhere
a
along
culture
the
that
line,
could not
we lost
sustain
sight of
itself.
tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
This game is freaking. I'm loving it, like I'm actually really enjoying it. It's crazy. So my plan is keep this guy with like a light load. Right? Oh, look at him, he's all happy and stuff. My plan is keep this guy's load light, travel fast, get places, level up. Life is Strange music. I feel like I'm in a walking montage. I really hope that this game has an awesome ending though. I wish the music still played, but no. That's cool, man. Can it float? We're about to find out. Can you float? Yeah, you can float. Nice. course it wasn't gonna be that easy, eh? How dare these assholes giving me stuff? Should probably do. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. I need to stop time so I can think about what I need to do. No, this is what I need to do. Okay, so I can't attach it to my suit. Crap. We're gonna do it. You wanna rumble? Crap. There we go. There we go. It's kind of like in The Last of Us when you do a dance shift. You kind of got to get around them. You got to get around them, and then you can whack them in the back. No. Now. I wish there was a bit more animations, like just a little bit more. However, for what we got, it does feel very epic taking these guys on. Awesome. This guy took my stuff, bro. Back, G. You no good stealer. That was pretty good, though. Is that where we're going? Okay. Just want to get this way to Char crystals because there's more over there. Oh, we can drive. Let's do that. This thing can hold a lot. Up to 300 kgs, bro. Make our way to the time fall. Oh, oh, no! No, 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 no. The bro's shoes knocked out. I am carrying a shit ton of stuff. It's crazy because you start off at like 125 kgs. Now I'm rocking a 250 and a 300. Just as well I took a little bit. Just by taking a little bit, I didn't have to freaking go hardcore, you know what I mean? Like I had more space to carry other stuff on my journeys. It's about like when you go traveling, don't ever take too much because you're gonna buy a lot. So this place is uninhabited. Just how I like it, dude.
Bridges has always been so good to us.
2 people now.
Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, Albi, did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage? Oh, bless you.
Oh yeah, that's alright.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you? If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero.
How are they farmers when they're not even like there?
The network. Think you can get us online?
Epic.
So, Sam, you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you. Now to start really using timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us, but I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it. Huh? Well, would you look at that? You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Oh, wow. We got a lot to give.
Delivering cargo. Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your contribution.
What is it? What is on there? Special alloys. but I didn't hear anything else.
I've been stabbed.
Nah, you
I'm
woulda,
dead.
you woulda screamed or something.
Blood pissing out everywhere.
Nah, you woulda been screaming like a bitch.
And tomorrow morning about 10:30, what happened to Dad? Why does he look like that? So it was a wet one.
Alright. So.
That's right. Let's just sit here for a second and meditate.
My man, look. Oh, that's cool. If Sam is sleeping, it might be time for you to take a break as well. Ironically, that is what I'm going to be doing. So, that is going to be the end of today's Death Stranding little run through. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for sticking by to everyone who commented, to you, one viewer who are watching. Thank you. We'll carry this on tomorrow. Have yourself a blessed day, and I'll see you in the future. Stay moist, everybody. Please.